This is a toilet cleaning video, continuation of my other videos. I am going to be testing out CLR. I don't know if I've done this before. I think I did. Check my channel out. I think I did a video on the CLR toilet cleaner. If there is one, I don't really know. I just posted a video trying to clean the toilet with Lysol Advanced Toilet Bowl Cleaner. Did not remove all this brown gunk that's in there. That is lime. That's probably rust and lime. The Lysol, if you check out my video, did clean 99% of the toilet. Didn't clean this brown junk up here, or down there. Lime Away did not do it. WD-40 didn't do it. The Works didn't do it. And I don't know what else I used. The Works, Lime Away, Lysol, WD-40. Can't remember, so I'm going to try CLR. Problem with CLR, it's an acid. So are the others. This is an acid. If this gets in your eyes, you're probably going to be not seeing this label anymore. You don't want this going in your lungs. It is an acid. It can cause mucous membrane damage. It can cause problems with the lungs and the breathing. But they do say on the MSDS that if it's used properly, you should be okay. You should wear a mask. That's the one thing I forgot to bring in here. I was going to wear a mask. You should have a mask on. You should have a, not a surgical mask, a real mask. You should have gloves. Normally, when I clean a toilet, I don't use gloves. I'm going to use a glove on this because I don't want to pour this stuff in. I think this is a liquid. It's not a gel. And I don't really want to have a lot of this stuff in the room. When you clean the toilet with Lysol or the Works, it stinks. It stinks really bad, not only because the drain is open, so because you have to drain all the water, and you're going to get the sewer gases coming in, but the stuff just reeks. So nothing has cleaned this. Absolutely nothing has removed this stuff. So let me turn this little display around. So I'm going to pour some of this in. You do not want to soak this. You want to put this in. The label says 2 minutes. I would not use this on anything but a porcelain toilet. You got to be careful. Read the label. See what it says. Again, it is an acid, so they don't want you to leave this in the toilet for more than 2 minutes because they don't want you to damage the coating. You have any water in there? There is no water. So there is, get that piece of sponge out of there. We've got this, it's just not coming off. I don't want to use a pumice stone because then it would remove it, but it would also damage the finish. Even if you're careful, it's going to damage the finish. And once you damage the finish, you're going to have problems forever because growth is going to go where the pumice stone removed the coating. So I'm going to pour some of this on here. I don't have a timer with me. I'm going to put it on for about two minutes. I am wearing the gloves. These are not chemical safe gloves. So if this melts through the glove, it's going to burn on my hand and I'm in big trouble. Again, you don't want to breathe this stuff in. A lot of people use these things and they just don't care. I've got the fan on to get this stuff out. You got to be really careful. You don't want to spray this through a bottle. It will aerate or aerosol this thing and it could go right in your lungs and cause a lot of problems. Don't have pets around, don't have family around. If you're the one who's using this, you're probably the one who's going to have the problems, no one else. So I'm going to pour some of this onto the sponge. It is definitely a liquid. And let me get a little bit more of this on the sponge. I really don't have a place to put this. I don't want to put it on the shower. Okay, so I'm just going to move this around and see. Yeah, I can already smell it. It stinks. Normally, I would like to soak something like this, use this as a soaker, but again, I don't want to damage the finish, so I'm going to just put this on with the sponge, and I'm going to go around and scrub. This is probably caked on for months, at least 6 months. Don't splash this. Don't pour it in the sink. I can tell you right now, it's removing it. It is definitely removing it. You can see it also. It's removing it in the back. And by doing what I'm doing, I feel comfortable that I can keep this in here more than 2 minutes because I'm moving it around as I'm trying to clean. It's not really soaking, even though it is soaking. This is the only thing that's worked so far. I don't know that I would use this to clean the whole toilet. Maybe, I don't know. But you cannot put this in a toilet with water in the toilet because it's going to dilute the acid and the effectiveness of it. So some people might say, why don't I pour more in? I don't really need to pour more in. I just need to let the acid do what it needs to do right now. It's probably removed about 50% of it, and I'm guessing I've been talking for about 2 minutes. I would like to just clean this and get this stuff out of here already. I'm sick of draining the toilet to make these videos. I just want this thing to work. It's a nightmare to drain a toilet like this over and over and over again. Please do a thumbs. Yeah, now I'm starting to smell the chemicals. Not too bad. If I poured a lot of this in here, I would definitely smell it. So this is, people might say it's coming off because I'm using the sponge. No, it's not coming off because of the sponge. It's coming off because of the chemical reaction and nothing else. Please do a thumbs up, a subscribe, a like, a share. Nobody does that stuff. I know all of us YouTube people say that, and nobody does it. We all say that 98% of the people that watch our videos are not subscribed, and that doesn't change things. Nobody subscribes unless you put a lot of garbage on your channel. Then people subscribe. The rich people on YouTube have junk that they post. That's just a fact. So, donation link in the video description if you want to help me out. See, I really want to get this stuff off. Especially now, you don't want to clean a toilet and have it 99% clean and have just a little of this brown stuff. When somebody goes into your house and says, "Oh man, you forgot that there's a little piece of dookie on the toilet." And you go, "What is a dookie?" A dookie pookie. Okay, I know my arm is in the way right now, sorry. I don't want to put my hands on the camera. My hand is getting sore. About 75% of it's gone. All the stuff in the front is definitely gone. There go my lungs. I can't breathe anymore. Just a little bit of dookie pookie. No, it's really rust and lime deposits, calcium deposits, lime deposits, rust deposits. It happens when the water drains from the toilet bowl a little bit, and then you're saying, how can the water drain? But it happens when air hits hits something. I'm not a scientist, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm a YouTube expert, but I'm not a scientist. So I'm going to pour a little bit more of this on here, because I'm seeing a lot. Oh, that's going to damage my bathtub. I have a hole in my tub. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because this is definitely an acid. You don't want to have this in your tub. So I'm going to have a hole in the tub. I'm going to be in big trouble. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh no, the world's falling apart. So I put more in there, so it's a stronger chemical solution again. And I know I said don't keep this in here for more than 2 minutes. It is not staining my toilet because I'm moving it around, and it's not getting a chance to really do any damage. I want this dookie off in the corner. Everyone's going to come in here and say, "Did you have an episode?" I'm going to go, "No, that's not an episode, that's rust." I'm going to go, "Sure it is." Yeah, of course it's rust. Yeah, this stuff is really on here bad. I should have used a new sponge with a better scrubbing action. Oh baby, oh baby, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come off already. We're so close. Oh yeah, so close. So close. Oh my goodness, it's like 99% done. There's just a couple little drops of this Spookalooka. Okay, I think I removed it from there. 99.5% done over there. Let me just work this area here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh, this toilet's so beautiful. Oh no, there's a little bit of dookie stain over there. A little bit of rust stain. Oh, and if I don't get that off, people are going to notice that, because that's the only stain in the toilet now. So this stuff is not cheap. That little itty bitty bottle at the store is $6.95. That's a lot of money. The bigger bottle's $24, $25. I don't want to have a bottle like that around my house. This is going to go outside. I would never keep this in a cabinet. in the house. I think we're done. A little bit of scrubbing up there to get inside the hole, deep inside the hole. Ooh, people are going to ask if I'm a doctor. Yeah, because there's always a bunch of scaly gunk right inside the rim. Isn't that right? I'd say this thing looks absolutely remarkable. So there's a little water stain over here. I'm going to put it over here. There's a little bit of some other stain there. I don't want to say what that might be. This is definitely worth a thumbs up, a subscribe, a like, a share. Now, you got to be really careful because after this, you go and you flush the toilet, all this water goes and splatters all over the place and it aerates into the air because it's aerating. And it could splash into the face, it could go into your lungs. I'd say this was very effective. This was money well spent. Sorry, I'm going to have to turn off the video for a minute. Everything's cleaned up. Got my hands washed, my arms washed, the gloves washed. I'm going to do the first flush. We're going to open this toilet up and we're going to see what it did. Look at that. Let me take the camera off the tripod. Okay, so is that a little stain down there? That's not a big deal. I'm not going to drain this thing again. I would say if I drain the water, I could soak that in there and it would come out. I could probably even scrub that off with a sponge. CLR. Calcium rust remover. Except for that one little area down in the bottom left over there. This stuff did what it was supposed to do. So I would say I would not use this for a standard toilet cleaner. I know some people, if you're in a commercial setting, you got a lot of air circulation, this thing would be great. It's going to clean everything up in just a second. It removes calcium, lime, and the rust deposits with no problem at all. I would use something else if you can. That's less caustic, less acidic, and then go in there and use this stuff. It works. It is the #1 calcium, lime, and rust remover for your toilet, and I believe my video has helped millions and millions of married women that are cleaning toilets for their husbands, and I would appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe and a like. Take care, dear. Bye. As I cleaned it up, I put the sponge in there and it was just some little remnant of the dookie that was hanging on the toilet. So this is worth every penny, the $6.95. I did in about 10 minutes with the gloves, and I would definitely recommend gloves, and I would definitely recommend not soaking and just sponging. In about 10 minutes, I did what I wasted over an hour with all the other cleaners and all the other videos trying to accomplish. This looks like a new toilet, waiting for me to stain it and build up more lime, calcium, and rust so I can make another video. There it is, the best toilet cleaner there is.